2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Only the top 120 players on the Corn Ferry Tour will advance. Our opening round coverage of the Haven Championship starts now. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Quack and John McCarthy, following all the action. The crowd is up for it this week, I can tell you that. Glad to have you with us as we kick off the next event right here on 2K Sports. Now to the first hole. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Rich, just a gentle opener here at the Atlantic Beach Country Club.
Most definitely a very inviting opening hole. Wide fairway. Go ahead and bombs away. Second shot should be with a short iron to a green that's relatively flat in size, generously proportioned.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Hang on, that's a pretty handy outcome. Just 3 feet to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
He finds himself with a share of second place. The second is a strong par 4 requiring a very good tee shot.
It does. Pretty generous teeing area, especially out to the right-hand side, but from there, things get slippery in a hurry. Don't come up short left. You could find the water. Anything missed out to the right will find a deep, cavernous bunker.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Time for the second shot here on the second hole.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
That's disappointing. This now, his third shot. Came close on that one. Well played. And this putt coming up for his par. He finds himself in a share of third place. The third is the first par 3 on the course, but it's a long one, Rich.
Oh, a doozy of a par 3. You got out of bounds all down the left-hand side. You got water down the right-hand side. No bunkers down the left-hand side, but still, this is a dangerous tee shot. Anything coming up a little short of the green, though, that's okay.
Going with the 5-wood. Well, a little off the target with that one.
A bit too much club there.
And he needs this to save par. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
So close. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. He's currently tied for 9th.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The 4th is another short par 4.
Challenging tee shot here. Not much room in this fairway with a huge bunker down the right-hand side. However, if you find the fairway, you just have a short second shot into a green that's pretty flat with some runoff areas on the back portion and on the right.
Oh, well done. Even for the day. Okay, that'll work. Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
This one's online. How good was that putt? And that will take him to 2 under. He's in a tie for 5th at the moment.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Going with the 8-iron here. Second shot here on the 5th. Ooh, that almost went down. It's just about 3 feet away.
It's a short putt, but it's moving to the left.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 6th hole is a par 5 of the Atlantic Beach Country Club, but there's plenty of ways to make a big number.
Danger all down this hole, all on the right-hand side. You've got water on your tee shot. And on your second shot, you have a massive, massive bunker. Unique feature to this hole. I love it. From there, you got a green that sits just up above the player that slopes pretty good from left to right.
Will this hang on to the fairway? Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think. Even for the day. Okay, steady now. And now this, to get into a share of 6th on the leaderboard. John, what's the line on this putt?
Oh, pretty straight at the start of this one, and then it'll move to the left at the end.
Great birdie putt.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And that will take him now to 1 under for the event. Rich, it's easy to tell we're in Florida when you stand on the 7th tee.
This is a really cool par 5. Just avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, and now a decision must be made. Do I go for it or do I lay it up? If I go for it, I've got to be mindful of some really tall trees gathering down the right-hand side. But from there, it's just a short little pitch into a green that chases from front to back. Don't you dare stop it. Slow, slow.
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. To the top 5 he goes. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Off the back of a couple of par 5s, Rich, we step to the par 3 8th tee.
And a rather little, I hate to say benign, but there's just not much to this par 3. Bunker on the right-hand side, a runoff area on the left, and just a long, narrow, deep green. If you want to make birdie, though, you got to be spot on with distance control.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
I think this one is heading for the bunker.
This is his 2nd shot. Just 1 stroke back in this tournament. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Big par saver coming up for this fella. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The closing hole of the front 9 is a relatively gettable par 4.
Yeah, just a slight little dog leg from left to right, and from the middle of the fairway. The size of this green is absolutely ginormous. I love this feature of this golf course.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this putt to move into a tie for third place. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A huge right to left swinger.
Let's come off the blade beautifully.
That was the line.
All right, Rich, 9 holes down, 9 to go, and it is cut day. This position looks precarious for this player.
Currently, they are well below the cut line. It's going to take an awful lot of hard work and certainly a bit of luck to see them make it on in the weekend. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to stick around.
That's heading in the wrong direction. That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. Time for the second shot at the 10th. A couple under at this stage.
My bad, y'all. Onk start falling asleep. You heard me? Y'all know Onk gets on here after work and things. And, yeah, I started falling asleep just now, yeah. Trying to make it through this one, and I'm going to get my ass off this shit. Taking me a little nap, yeah.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
Looking good.
Looks to have some good speed about it too. Oh, what a bonus. He finds himself with a share of the lead.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The par for 11th at the Atlantic Beach Country Club provides another opportunity for the player to make birdie.
Yeah, a good test here. Avoid that bunker out the right-hand side at all costs, please. And with your second shots, be wary of that bunker on the left-hand side of the green. Medium-sized in length, this is still a good, solid birdie opportunity.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Going with the pitching wedge here. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush. And it looks like this one's coming straight off the cart path. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Putting for bogey. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Ooh. That's just about 3 feet away. And that putt'll drop. Well done. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The par 3 12th, Rich, is another par 3 that allows you to have a wedge or a short club in your hand.
Yes, but it's still treacherous, as you well know. When players stand on this tee box, they don't see a bunker. They just see the water down the left-hand side. But I can promise you, every single one of them is still nervous about playing this shot. This is a really good par 3.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
That's disappointing. This next putt is for bogey. And that ensures that he's back to even par now. The 13th, a par 4, but a shortish one in length.
It is, Luke, just that large wasteland out to the left-hand side. Second shot from the fairway to a green that's got a really cool feature, a nice big berm on the right-hand side that will repel any golf balls left out there and bounce them down towards the hole. An eagle, perhaps?
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. Good looking putt. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 1 under. He currently has a share of 6th position here.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The 14th hole at the Atlantic Beach Country Club gives the player another opportunity to go low.
It's not really drivable, but players want to get it down the fairway as far as they can. Shorten up this second shot, as this green is very dangerous. It's narrow, water lurking to the right-hand side. This is going to give some players the chills.
That is absolutely spot on.
He's setting up for his second shot. Only 2 shots off the pace.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like about 21 feet for him left to go.
How good is that putt?
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The par 3s at the Atlantic Beach Country Club's a very good collection, and most of them short, just like the 15th.
Yeah, still short-ish. Not much around this green, I must say. Players standing up on this tee box and thinking, okay, finally a legit birdie hole.
And choosing the 8-iron here. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. This here for a share of second on the leaderboard. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, can be firm with this one up the hill, but it's going to move to the right as well.
Oh, what a putt. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's currently in second place on the leaderboard. The 16th is a very strong two-shotter.
Tough tee shot here. Bunkers left, water right. Find the fairway or else.
And he's down there.
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
A bit wild on approach there. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. How close was that to going down? 4 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The 17th gives you players a sense of hope here, doesn't it?
Oh, it entices you. It's just begging you to try and drive this green. But if you're a little left, you're also going to be wet. Anything hanging out to the right-hand side is going to find the bunker.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. I just love the aggressive play there, Rich.
Not backing down one iota there, Luke. Love the aggressive play.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
That's very well judged. Inside the range. This putt is about 8 feet. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. The closing hole is a par 5, which allows for a lot of changes to the score.
Yes, it does. Water all the way down the left-hand side. So most players will be bailing it out to the right-hand side. Should be able to carry that bunker. And from there, though, everything narrows up in a hurry. Second shot's missed out to the left will also find the water, while anything missing right, you're going to have to lean on your bunker game once again. This is a sensational finishing hole.
Oh, that was so close to going in. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, he's got about 22 feet to go here, guys.
And the putt drops for birdie.
That wasn't too bad. That was a good shake back from the last three. Got the last two, three. Shit, you know. I did switch the settings up, but at the same time, the settings that I switched up, it didn't take it off the button. It did take it off the button. It just took the rhythm off the button and kept the rhythm on the rest of the shot. So it wasn't too far off of what I was hitting. It's just that there wasn't no wind. So without that wind, you know, I'm cutting up a little bit. And yeah, you know, so that was pretty good, you know. Gotta be patient. You win some, you lose some, you know. So, you know, it's a blessing to be alive. Like, comment, and subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one.
And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
Slim lead at that, Luke, but listen, any kind of lead is a good thing. Always nice to see your name on top of that leaderboard.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.